Welcome back to Car Flash Drive at the home of no-nonsense, real-world car reviews. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated utility beasts of the year at the 2026 Toyota Hilux, a name that stands tall across continents, from the rugged outbacks of Australia to the bustling streets of Bangkok. And now it's back with an updated design, refined features, and performance that dares its rivals to catch up. So, is the 2026 Hilux the toughest yet smartest iteration ever? Buckle up, because we're going deep into every bolt, stitch, and throttle of this machine. Let's kick things off with what you first see, the design. The new Hilux greets you with a bolder stance than never before. Toyota has clearly leaned into its global image of rugged durability but mixed in just enough modern edge to turn heads in the city. The front fascia is aggressive, almost Tacoma-inspired, with a much wider grille flanked by sleek LED headlights that sweep back with confidence. The daytime running lights now have a more angular, arrow-like design, giving the Hilux an assertive face whether it's in motion or parked. There's a more pronounced bulge on the hood, a subtle hint at what lies beneath, and the bumper is now chiseled with sharper lines and a blacked-out lower grille on higher trims. Toyota isn't just showing off here, the new front end is built to take punishment. Whether you're hammering through rocky trails or fording flooded paths, even the underbody protection has been enhanced to keep vital components shielded in rough terrain. Move along the side and you'll notice a tighter, more muscular profile. The wheel arches are slightly flared, housing all-terrain tires that grip both asphalt and dirt with equal confidence. On the GR Sport and Invincible trims, 18-inch alloy wheels come in a matte black finish, adding even more menace to the already powerful posture. The side steps have also been redesigned for better ergonomics and water drainage, a small detail, but one you'll appreciate after a muddy day at work. The rear carries that same functional elegance. You'll find LED taillights that now extend slightly into the tailgate. Speaking of which, the tailgate itself is now assisted, making it easier to open and close even with one hand. A small but vital update for those constantly loading cargo. A backup camera is discreetly integrated, and in some trims, you'll get a 360-degree camera setup for even more precision when reversing with a trailer. Toyota offers a range of colors this year, from the classic glacier white to the striking oxide bronze, but perhaps the most eye-catching is the emotional red with black contrast roof, available on select models. Whether you prefer subtle or loud, there's a Hilux to match your personality. Inside, the 2026 Hilux has finally taken a big leap in modernization. Gone are the days of bland utilitarian cabins, as this year's model strikes a balance between durability and comfort. The dashboard layout has been redesigned, with a soft-touch material spread across frequently touched surfaces. The centerpiece is a 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system that now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen itself is snappy, crisp, and easy to navigate, even with gloves on. Drivers are treated to a new 7-inch digital driver's display nestled between traditional gauges. It's customizable, showing everything from off-road angles to fuel economy stats in real time. The steering wheel is leather-wrapped in higher trims and now comes with more intuitive controls for media, calls, and even adaptive cruise control. Seats have been significantly improved too, especially in the GR Sport variant, where you'll get sports bolstering, suede inserts, and red stitching. But even the base models now feature better lumbar support and seat cushioning, making long journeys far more comfortable than before. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. The double cab versions come with slightly better legroom than the previous gen, USB-C charging ports, and foldable seat bases for added cargo flexibility. Sound insulation has been enhanced across the board, cutting down engine and wind noise when cruising on highways. When it comes to performance, this is where Toyota keeps things interesting. Under the hood, you'll find the updated 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine producing 221 horsepower and a whopping 550 Nm of torque. That torque figure makes towing up to 3.5 tons feel almost effortless. The 6-speed automatic gearbox has been retuned for smoother shifts and better power delivery, especially when climbing steep gradients or overtaking on highways. Acceleration is surprisingly brisk for a pickup of this size, The 0 to 100 km per hour comes in just over 10 seconds, but more importantly, the power delivery is linear and confident. Even with a full payload or while towing, the engine never feels like it's gasping for breath. There's also a 2.4-liter variant available in select markets, offering a bit less power but better fuel economy. Speaking of which, the 2.8-liter model manages around 8 liters per 100 kilometers in mixed driving conditions, not bad considering its capabilities. Off-road enthusiasts will be pleased to hear that the 2026 Hilux still comes with a low-range transfer case, hill descent control, locking rear differential, and improved suspension geometry. The new adaptive dampers on the GR Sport variant are a game-changer, giving you better ride comfort on road and superior articulation off-road. Approaching departure angles have been slightly improved too, with better ground clearance than before. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Toyota's Safety Sense suite is standard across all trims this year. That means pre-collision alert with pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. It's comforting to know that a vehicle designed for harsh terrain also comes equipped with the latest tech to keep you and your passengers safe. Let's talk pricing. The 2026 Toyota Hilux comes in multiple trims and configurations depending on the market. The base model starts around $30,000, offering solid value for fleet buyers or those just entering the pickup segment. The mid-range SR5 and Rogue trim sit between $38,000 to $45,000 depending on options, and the fully loaded GR Sport, that will set you back about $52,000. But it's worth every dollar if you want the full spectrum of tech, comfort, and rugged performance. Some may argue that's creeping into SUV territory in terms of price, but you're getting a vehicle that can haul, crawl, cruise, and still look sharp at a night out. And let's not forget Toyota's reputation for longevity and low maintenance costs, something Hilux owners all around the world swear by. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Toyota Hilux? It's more than just a facelift, it's a refinement of a legend. Toyota has taken what worked, eliminated what didn't, and added just the right amount of modern touches. Whether you're a contractor, an adventurer, or just someone who wants a vehicle that feels bulletproof, the new Hilux delivers. It may not have the flashy interior of a luxury SUV or the brute V8 of some American trucks, but what it does have is decades of trust, engineering reliability, and a go-anywhere attitude that's hard to beat. If you're in the market for a pickup that works as hard as you do, the 2026 Hilux should absolutely be on your radar. Thanks for watching Car Flash Drive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our in-depth reviews. Got questions about the Hilux or want us to pit it against the Ford Ranger or Isuzu D-Max? Let us know in the comments below, we read every single one.